Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Web3 series. I'm going to be explaining the differences between Web3, Web2, and Web1. You all know that we are evolving into Web 3.0, but it's also very important for us to understand what Web 2.0 is and what Web 1.0 is. In fact, for me too, before the whole Web 3 thing, I had no idea about the whole tag for Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, and I literally lived through all of them. So, what are the differences between Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and Web 3.0? So Web 1.0, this was like the first version of the internet. You remember, like, back way back in the 90s when the internet became a thing. That was Web 1.0. And one of the features of Web 1.0 is the fact that it was a read only kind of website. That is, for example, now let's look at Wikipedia, for example, or glossary. Before the internet even came, the places where we go to source for information was were usually the libraries. The libraries used to do a lot of research. You have to go to different libraries, travel from one place to the other in order to research and get the information you need to do whatever you want to do. But we now got the internet. And then the first part of the internet was read only. That means you just type what you're looking for and you just simply read. There was no form of engagement. It was just a static page. Just basically read. You type in what you're looking for and you just simply read. No form of engagement whatsoever. And that was like the first what gave an insight into the possibility of what the future is going to look like, of what the future of the internet is going to look like. And as you can see, we've evolved from that 90s, the internet that existed in 90s, to the kind of internet that is existing right now. So um now, just imagine web one was like a dictionary. Your online dictionary where you just go, you're looking up for an information. You just simply go to your dictionary and then you search and you find what you're looking for. That was how Web 1.0 was. And now we have so users, saw that typical example of the World Wide Network, and it showed us how things are going to be. And that's where 1.0 lacked interactivity. Like I said earlier, it lacked, like today down that we can easily you see a post you like, you click on the like button and all of that. And once you should know that this internet will keep on evolving, getting better, and we can keep on using it to achieve whatever we want to achieve. So let's look at Web 2.0. Web 2.0 actually ushered in massive interaction of users. Let's look at Facebook, for example. Facebook is a typical example of Web 2.0, whereby you have a lot of tons of user generated content. It's no longer about just reading. Where 1.0 was read only, but now you can now read and you can now write. You can read and write. So you don't just read, you also comment, you also create your own content. There were now platforms where users can create their own content. And we don't have platforms like Facebook now. Facebook didn't have doesn't have like a original post from them. Every most Almost 100% of the posts of Facebook are like from the users. So Web 2.0 ushered in user generated content, and we have um several other social media networks arising, like Instagram, TikTok, and all of that. And there are a lot of information, even much more information became available at our disposal. People started sharing things from their thought processes, started sharing their insight, their thinking pattern, their thought pattern. And we started seeing things like podcasting, and we can people started relying on people's comments in order to make decisions. So, and that from there, we're now evolving into what we know as Web 3.0. So, whenever you think about Web 1, just think about a dictionary that you can just go there, source for information, and use the information, but you can interact with the where the information is coming from. Then when you think about Web 2.0, just remember Facebook, whereby you just can create an account and you can interact with you with content you're seeing. People post content, can share the content, can comment on the content, and can even create their own content, right? But then, if you notice on this two Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, users don't actually own their data or 100% own the information that especially in Web 2.0 that they're sharing. Now let's look at the latest iteration of the internet, which is Web 3.0. Now Web 3.0 is propagating the idea of decentralization, in the sense that you're not just reading, you're not just writing, you can now own. You can now own your data, you can now own your content, you can definitely own your content like 100%. And the way users interact with all these platforms at the different iteration of the web, of the internet, of the web, is different. Like like I said, at Web 1.0, you just simply read. At Web 2.0, you simply use your um login details, you log into a platform and you start, generating your own content, creating your own content. But in Web 3.0, we now have, people can you have the like of metaverse, NFT, gamify, the cloud, distributed ledgers, we have the blockchain, people can actually start having the likes of artificial intelligence, virtual reality. People can now write, people can interact with themselves, and people can own their data, even go beyond all of that. So, like we've looked at different iteration of the web, and we can see that there's so much to anticipate from Web 3.0. We're going to be seeing lots of even much more content from different users, and we're going to see tons of VR devices, that's virtual reality devices. And we're going to see a lot of 3D graphics and blockchain games, NFTs. I'm very sure they must have been hearing all these buzzwords everywhere. We're going to see virtual worlds, like lots of virtual worlds, metaverses. So keep tabs on this channel. I'm going to be delving into these different parts of Web 3.0, and most importantly, what opportunities are available for skilled people, for talented people, or for people looking for opportunities. Because at Valucop, what we do is that we show you how to get opportunities from a space like the blockchain. And now that the Web 2.0 is becoming even realer and realer, like every single day, it's going to be a disruptive iteration of the internet. And that means lots of opportunities for people in the whether tech or the non-tech sector. And that also means that if you have a skill, writing skill, graphic skill, video skill and all of that, there are tons of opportunities for you there. So just keep tabs on this channel, and then you're going to get all those updates. All those updates. So the whole crypto space is beyond you buying and selling. There are also career opportunities for you. And Web 3.0 also brings privacy. Yeah, privacy, tons of privacy and decentralized storage. We're used to cloud storages. We have storages like Google Drive, OneDrive from Microsoft, and all of that. But now we're going to have things like we already have solutions in that area, like Awi, Filecoin, bringing solutions in the decentralized manner, which is one of the core features of Web 3.0. So I hope these videos have been able to simplify the whole definition, or make it very easy for you to understand what is the difference between Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and Web 3.0. See you in my next video.